Okay, so if we now know that we have benchmarks, we have contour lines, one very important thing we want to know is what is the difference from one contour line to another. So as you can see, I've got this sort of idealized set of contour lines drawn up where I have the index contour line and another index contour line. So let's say that I have a contour here and I know that it's 530. How do we know what the next value of elevation on this contour line is going to be?
Don't you have to find the index, the value of the index? Next
So,
one?
right, so you need to know what this is, right? So let's say we know that this is 580. What then is our contour interval?
10.
10 is right? Because this would be 540, 550, 560. Ooh, that's a 7. 560, 570, and then 580. So we know we have a contour interval of 10. Right, so that's one way to do it, but to do that takes a little bit of math and we're not always able to find what the value of each index contour is. Additionally, we don't know what the units are here, right? We still haven't figured out what the units are. Well, if everybody takes a look at their map and looks down in the bottom center, you're going to see that the contour interval is actually written. So down at the bottom center of your map, you can see it says contour interval of 5 meters. All right, so let's check and see if that's the case. Let's find, and Danielle, if you'll do this independently as well, let's find a contour line. So I've got one here that says 450. Okay, so I've got one here that says 450. So if you can see that, it says 450 right there. And then if we go down, we can see that this one says 350. If we follow this over to the side, you can see that it says 350. So that means that if we count the number of contour lines between those and then divide, we should find that our contour interval equals 5 meters. So we know that each index contour equals 5 contour lines. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of 4 sets of contour lines. So if we have 4 sets of 5, how many contour lines is that?
20.
20. 20 times our assumed 5 meters equals how many meters? 100, and we have one at 450 and the other at 350. The difference is 100. Magic, right? It works. Science is a beautiful thing. So we have a contour interval now that tells us the difference between each contour line, and it also tells us what units these elevations are in. In this case, we have a contour interval of 5 meters, so we have meters as the elevation unit in this map. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to find out how to decide if we're going uphill or downhill, because it's not always clear, and that's an extremely important part of reading a topographic map.